So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a cultured player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Tries to play it through. Rui Costa. And this is Beckham. Beckham with the cross. That's the throw. Conte! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Lyon are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about...
It's Ronaldinho! Italy score first. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's Hernandez. Now it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Maldini. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bale is fouled. Oh, super ball! Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rui Costa. Now it's Rafael Leao. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fabinho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rafael Leao! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a little off target. And the pass is intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Lovely ball, and chance for a shot! It's a goal! Lyon are level. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rafael Leao demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. Messi's cross. Header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Rafael Leao. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lyon with the corner. They're first. Rafael Leao! It's hit the upright. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Pirlo for Fabinho. Pirlo. Italy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Hernandez. Just eases him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Pitt. And the shot! Has another go! Big moment! Massive goal! Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pirlo plays it through, and the through ball. And this is... It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Conte, deep into stoppage time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Del Piero with the short one. Pirlo. Oh, this shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Goes for a shot! Rafael Leao clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Rui Costa. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Nice interception, well timed. Pirlo, played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. And a chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Diogo Costa claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Hernandez. Beckham. Gets a good foot in there. Van Basten is onto this. Referee's given a throw. Does well to stand firm and defend it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Conte short changes him with that pass. Still goalless. Gattuso could move up a gear here. Gullit could try cutting inside here. Showing good feet. Now it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Conte. Rui Costa. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Gullit. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Messi. And it's Rui Costa. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's made its way to him. Cruyff. Gullit. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. Takes a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's come to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. It's Rui Costa. Serginho.
There will be
Serginho.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Hefty chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And this could be the final action of the first half. Out to the left it goes. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Lyon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gattuso. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff quietly revving up. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Showing great feet there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Edmilson. It's Hernandez. Here's Rafael Leao, steaming on goalwards. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Lyon still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Rijkaard. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Now it's Messi. Messi. Rafael Leao. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Pull it. Fired deep to the rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Rui Costa. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now the cross. He gets big!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitutions taking place.
Zico. Passes coming off in quick succession here. In with the challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played back in. Neymar. And this is it's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Lyon with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd...
Just about within shooting range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Snyder. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been slung wide.
Lyon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No way through.
That was lovely, that.
And now the breakaway. Always onto this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Netherlands.
The Netherlands are making a change now.
Number 17, Hullet. Number 19, Van Basten. Number 8, Serginho. Number
Can he
4,
get it through? He's on it. Can he get away?
Coming on the field.
Nicely weighted
Number
ball.
11,
Flings in across.
Number 18.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Number 41.
Haaland! Haaland! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
The goal for Netherlands after 87 minutes.
The Netherlands take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Aims beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Terrific header! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
2 up and very little touch. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos with the short one. It's Neymar! Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos goes short. He's having a shot! Beckham gets across and deals with it. Oh, and the shot! Now there's a fine ball. Messi, and this is Neymar. Opts to play it back. Messi! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That's that, the end. Lyon cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably...
And a chance! Pele is flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well spotted. Pullet might just make this. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Pele! Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Searching pass he's played there. Ah, he's given it away. Tries to cross. Pullet. Cruyff. Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff powering forward here. Bale picks it up out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi flashes it across. Totti going about things with real menace. Pullet! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Vasco da Gama.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more
Climbs up big! Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Drilled in low. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Belletti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving forward. Van Nistelrooy. Stojkovic. Picked out brilliantly. He's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. Now it's Maradona. That has been slung wide. Pings in at Maradona! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Neymar. This might spell take chance! Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that is a shooting chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Great ball, and he's in, shoots! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Big chance! That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! Goal! Vasco da Gama! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Vasco da Gama take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's going to be a booking. Conte, out to the left it goes. Guardiola. And it's Stojkovic. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Stojkovic. Lyon are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Belletti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's Guardiola. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Distributed tidily. Messi. Rafael Leao. Bullish header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Nistelrooy. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Neymar. He's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. It's a threatening ball. Turns and goes back. This looks promising. Neymar. Great chance! And another try! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolute. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
On demande aux bénévoles de venir se présenter au PC de sécurité.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Can he get it through? Messi looking to get on the end of this. Lyon with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Raul. And it's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! And that's a goal kick. Hernandez. And he's gone searching crossfield. Beckham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Raul. Vinicius Junior powering forward here. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lyon have their second corner now. Adams can get it clear. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vinicius Junior clears it away. He's looking wide. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a little off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Edmilson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar. Vittoria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Edmilson. Conte. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Half an hour played now. Baresi for Messi. Vittoria looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior. Forlan. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That is Conte. Looking to play him in. Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. Chance here to counter. Raul.
Lyon couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Forlan. Raul. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Forlan! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Lyon are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's Raul! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Vitoria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Back to the keeper it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho, oh, perfectly measured that. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Serginho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And this is Raul. Forlan. He's had a shot! And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Elects to cross. Baresi tries to clear. And it's Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Messi. Vinicius Junior. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to dink it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he cuts out the supply. Lyon really will have to throw everything at this now. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Roll! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 21. Le numéro 5. Beckham. Le numéro 7.
Distributed tidily.
Vitoria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Le numéro 14.
He's got away.
Le numéro 41.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Adams. Great vision. Serginho picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Zico.
Temps
Mbappe.
additionnel, 1 minute.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Messi stood his ground strongly. Baresi get... And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pele. And here's the chance to counter. That looks a good ball. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Rui Costa. Now it's Rafael Leao. Beckenbauer with a definite fell there. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Ball driven towards the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. Rui Costa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is a nice touch. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Conte. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caught offside that time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Little pass back. Cruyff. And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Carvajal. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Hernandez clears it away. What a throw in. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him, and there could be trouble here. And that is going out for a goal kick. Hernandez.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Messi ready to try one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! It's Van Basten! In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get him.
Rodri concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Beckham. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. Played out to the left flank. Costa Curta does well to stand firm and defend it. Puskás. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva running with the ball. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Rafael Leao. Good read, needed to be. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's come in hard. Cleared without complication. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been... and the shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! Cruzeiro have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Lyon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. Rodri does well to get it back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Bale. Puskos. Great ball, and he's in. Real chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, só é permitido beber nas áreas.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to overlook the very...
Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Musiala tries to clear. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's there to make the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at... And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lyon shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And Baston receives it in a good position here. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Rafael Leao. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi's cross. And he's straight offside. Hakimi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
15 minutes till half-time. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you... And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for movement. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chance! Goal! Leon! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lyon leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernandez. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Deftly away. Threads one in. That looks a good ball. Decent chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that.
It's a quick one. Out to the right. And the return pass. Beckham. Rafael. Can he finish? Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. Adams does well to get it back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Costa Curta with a fine tackle. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And this is Shevchenko. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. That has not gone well. Rui Costa. And it's Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Chips it through. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Played out to the left flank. Played back in. That's been cut out. Well played. Beckham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Another chance from a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's a poor one. And that has gone straight into touch. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's the crossfield ball. Rui Costa stood his ground strongly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. That is lovely from him. Can he finish? Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Lyon are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Haaland might just make this, and he was quick to react. That has been slung wide. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao powering forward here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rui Costa. Edmilson. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? Lyon needing a change of fortune here. Knocks it into space. Baresi. Oh, given away. Fired deep. Big header! It's in! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He is through here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's the shot! In for the pieces! Cleared without hesitation.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Toss somewhat off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread it left. He's going for goal! Conte. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Zico. And here's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass.
Lyon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, it's come loose! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And he's found the way past. He's looking wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked it up out wide. Really well taken goal. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball. And that will be the final act. Lyon did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Another chance from a corner. Lyon with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, good take in a good area. Shifted it to the flank. Hernandez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about within shooting range. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Zico. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Zico. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some really good ball movement. He's in space and looking for options. Zico. Lyon are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Lyon are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Lyon grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
And a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Botafogo go into the lead. Alexander-Arnold. Played back into the centre, looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what has happened here? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up to orchestrate a counter. Vieira! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, as options go, that was a super...
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he was quick to react. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Rafael, decent chance! Rafael Leao, that is wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Lille are in front. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Rangers are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, nice touch. Conte, chance, surely! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Conte had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, it's come loose and reclaimed it in a trice. Lille are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao looking to play him in. He is through here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. No, he's overshot the green. Lyon leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. Conte. Spread neatly.
Such good technique.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass is just off target. Threads one in. Spread it left. He's found the way through. Issa. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. Rangers back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe, that has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. Great run on the overlap here. Now it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Bale. Bale, he's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Messi. Rodri with the slide tackle there. He shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. In by Vinicius Junior. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Cannavaro. Now it's Bale.
1 minute added
Now it's
time.
Raul. Bale could try cutting inside here. Bale. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Rangers! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Hello, attendees.
So
This
there was
is
the
a
first half.
children's
Well, Peter, I'm
announcement.
just thinking of
Would
the best
father
way to
of a
describe
boy in a
that.
blue
Frantic,
hat kindly make his way to the
frenzied.
information centre?
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're underway again.
Lyon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Edmilson. There's the crossfield ball. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And now he has two. This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Beckham calmly anticipates.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. That ball looks a good one. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. That has been slung wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior, he is through here. And this is... And a chance! Oh, it's come back out to him. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Frank Lampard.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Drell. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lyon perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Azar conjures time and space where few can. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now, can they get him away? Azar gets into a good position. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Isak! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Lampard, and he's picked out the run.
Rangers clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Messi. It's a throw-in. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Looking for the run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Look at the space here. Crosses it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goes for goal! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rangers can make their change now with a break in play. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to...
And he shoots! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top.
Mbappe! Gets a good foot in there. Lyon with the corner, there first. Messi plays it short. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely spread. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That was travelling. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now it's Olise. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Neymar. Messi has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped cross. Beckham. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vieira. And it's made its way to him. He's beaten the last man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced. Beckham! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Flamengo take the lead! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Spread neatly. Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that. Olise really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. There's the whistle.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and...
Shot a goal! Goal! Flamengo! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rui Costa hurtling down that right flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Messi could move up a gear here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rui Costa. Can he finish? No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lyon are already 2 behind. Awful start. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of... and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Hullet. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Pele. And it's Hullet. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Lyon looking to pass their way through. Neymar, good driving run. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Chance, surely! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lyon. Oh, Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out of play for a throw. In with the challenge. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Puskás. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Neymar. And it's Neymar! It's a loose ball. Hernandez can get it clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Pelé. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's beautifully... Puskás! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine... And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And we're underway.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shot could be on. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And smartly reclaimed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw...
Oh, he's taken it. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. He's looking wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Lyon have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi plays it short. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Araujo has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling... He's had a shot! Goal! Lyon! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Lyon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he is going into that little black book. And it's Rijkaard. He's being urged to shoot. Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Messi, and he's been shifted off it. The ball has bounced loose now. Van Nistelrooy, and this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through, drives it in. Araujo gets it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Floated through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. All the way back. Rodri. Passes short and sharp. Araujo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Nistelrooy, and he's on his way! Oh, super decent chance! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. That's going to go a long way. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Lyon have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shot, surely! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it. Barcelona have a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rafael Leao does really well to win the ball there. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Messi. Looking to go deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Van Nistelrooy. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Missed by a fraction.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
He'll fancy himself from here. Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Messi, and he's in on goal! And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They've played it short. He slings it, he's got full! And that's
The point of